Hello and welcome to PlayStation Racer. My name is Mitchell Morgan and today we're going to be doing another World Circuit race. But before I do that, I'm just going to pop up to the options and make sure that our race difficulty is set to hard, which it is. That's the race difficulty we're using for all of these races now. And today we're going to be heading over to Europe and the Red Bull Ring. So if we dive into Europe, Red Bull Ring, and we're going to be doing the Hypercar Parade. Now with regards to the cars, you could go with the Valkyrie because there are no limits with this one, but that is a real handful. It's certainly going to get you through the race quickly, but you're going to have to be very careful getting the power down. The Lamborghini is another good option. You've got the Ferrari FFX, you've got the Vulcan. I'm going to go with the Ford GT for this particular race and see how we go. With the car settings, I've got racing soft tyres on. Otherwise, I've got the ECU is at max, I've got ballast to 0, power restrictor at 100. So I think we're all good to go with that. Let's get into the race and we'll see how we do in the Hypercar Parade, Red Bull Ring, 6 laps. Here we go. Okay, so we've got traction control is off for this one. Onto the radar, and we're going to be looking for the 150 metre board for this first corner. And dive up the inside of the Mercedes, down to second gear, third when we reach the apex. And then power down as soon as we get straight. Using second gear for turning in and rotation, and also slowing the car down, using the higher gear for the traction. Braking on that little grey bit with the white line, all the way down to second gear, again once we get to the apex up into third, just so that we can get the power down nicely. We've got the Valkyrie and the Ferrari. Can we go between the two? That's really nice. On the back of the 911 now. Valkyrie's just left behind. Right, braking just before the 200 metre board there. Just about managed to get that slowed down. That was a little bit hairy through there, but we managed to get that one done. This time I'm looking to brake at the beginning of that curb. Down into third for this one. Just hug this curb on the inside here. Don't put the power down too quickly, otherwise it will spin. As you saw there, just had to gather that one up. Be very, very gentle with the way that the throttle is going down, especially while you're going through this traffic. Braking at the beginning of the curb there. Third gear through this one. Just leaving it in third at the moment, just to get through these cars. So at the end of the first lap, we're up into 10th position. Braking at the beginning of the curb, just going for the inside on the Bugatti. Again, braking all the way to the apex, second gear. Third as soon as we reach the apex. The Bugatti's still there. We've got AMG SLS, going to have to go to the left of him. Braking on that white line with that little grey bit of tarmac. Again, down to second, up into third as we reach the apex. If you do get on that curb, and I probably will get on that sausage curb, just go to the left of it. Don't try and run it, it doesn't work. Just before the 200 metre board here. Getting down into second, leave it in second for this corner. And then once you get the steering wheel straightened up and the car's straight, floor it. Again, looking for the beginning of that curb. So we've got the Jaguar done, just holding the inside line against the Aston Martin. You caught me out a little bit with the braking now. I usually brake at the end of that curb. Just trying to thread my way through these cars at the moment. A little bit unsighted on my braking point there. Ferrari's just giving me a little bit of room. As we come to finish lap number 2, nearly lost the back end there. We're in third place. We're going to come around the Ford, braking at the beginning of the curb there. Again, down into second, up into third when we get to the apex. Chasing down Carrazza in front of us. So again, we're going to be watching for that grey bit with the white line on the left-hand side, just after the banner there that goes across the track. Again, down into second gear, third. Just got into the back of the Porsche 911 Spider a little bit there. These AI cars are really slow on the corners, and particularly the apexes. braking just before the 200 metre board there. Again, all the way down to second, up into third for him to rotate. Again, this Porsche super slow on the apexes. If we take a different line, we can easily overtake him, but we can get past there. Again, braking at the beginning of the curve, then third. You can see how much slower the AI cars are through here. At the end of that curve, third and turn. Pick up this corner. Just be really careful with the throttle. Beginning of that curve there. Again, down into second or third. If you can get away with third, I just chose second there just to slow it down a little bit. Oh, I've gone too wide there. Once you're out in front like this, there's no need to push it hard. We can actually slow everything down now. So braking at the beginning of the curve, braking a straight line. Second gear, once we hit the apex, up into third. Accelerating once the steering wheel is less than 45 degrees. Pick up the green bit on the right hand side. Don't touch the grass. We'll go around. Underneath the bridge, bury the brake pedal on that little white bit where the grey tarmac is. Second gear to the corner. Third gear around the corner. Just being really gentle with the throttle right now. 3.5 seconds ahead. Just broke a little bit too late there, as you can see, just gone a little bit deep. Braking at the beginning of that curve there. Third gear through here, just hug the curb, drift out at the end of that curve. Third gear. And again, we're way out in front, so there's no need to take any risks. Beginning of that curve. Again, I'm a lot slower than I need to be. But it's just no point in taking any chances now. We're 7.6 seconds ahead in this car. It's such an easy car to drive. It brakes well, it accelerates well, it turns in well. I did try the Valkyrie, so I just tried using third gear on that occasion. Now that we've got all the track and no cars to worry about, we can adjust our driving style even more. But I did try the Valkyrie, but it was such a handful around this little tight track. I think the Valkyrie is really well suited for long, fast, sweeping tracks where you can get that overtake button down. Things like Le Mans and Catalonia and some of the ones with the long straights, perfect. The Red Bull Ring is just so tight. You really just want something that is going to turn, slow down, turn, accelerate nicely. And this car is just sublime for this one. Whoa, I nearly lost the back end there under braking. And again there, just trying to get the acceleration down. Come on Mitchell, don't be over eager. One of my rules is, with these hypercars, steering wheel less than 45 degrees. Before you put the power down. Then use those higher gears for the traction. We're going to come across the line to start the final lap. Looks like that is the fastest lap. And we're 6.1 seconds ahead. I'm not using all the track any longer, absolutely no need for it. If we put a wheel on the grass, we're likely to go around. So just being very cautious at the moment. Okay, that one I've gone a bit wide on the sausage. You see, lead the sausage and then come over the end where that little green patch is, and you'll find that that would be better than trying to fight your way along or back over the sausage curb. Second gear for this one, just getting it turned in. Again, be careful with the power. Braking at the beginning of the curve there. Again, braking at the beginning, at the end of the curb on that one. Just wait for the power. Not even full power through there either. Picking up the beginning of the curb, braking in a straight line. Again, not apexing these corners, but it really doesn't matter right now. This is all about just bringing this home. You're going to be 8.5 seconds ahead, so loads and loads and loads of time. And that's how I did the Red Bull Ring World Circuit Challenge for the Hypercars in this beautiful Ford GT. A nice easy win with that particular setup. We are 8.6 seconds ahead of the car behind, 11 seconds ahead of the Valkyrie, and 17.5 seconds ahead of Carrazza in the Spider. So a nice easy win on that one. I didn't actually get a clean race bonus. I think I might have possibly hit somebody, unfortunately. But that is how we got the gold trophy for that particular race. I hope that you have found this video useful. If you have, please hit the like button. And if you're new around here, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It will really help me know if you could hit that subscribe button. And if you're already a subscriber, thank you ever so much for continuing to support my channel. I am extremely grateful for everybody that's following me right now. So there we go. The Red Bull Ring Hypercar Challenge. That beautiful Ford GT. I love the blue and the yellow colours. This was that awesome move between those two. Really, really nicely done. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope to see you on another World Circuit Race video coming very, very soon. For now, take care. Bye-bye.